Hey guys, Adam here, and I've been getting a lot of questions online about the Holosun DRS-NV, so night vision, and DRS-TH, which is thermal. And so I'm going to try to do this in a quick 3 to 4 minute video. So I'm going to try to really blow through this. And so the thermal, which is this guy right here, the questions I get a lot are, should I buy the thermal, should I buy the night vision? Do I need both? Should I get neither? All those different things kind of rolled up. And so guys, it depends on what you're going to do. I know I say this a lot online, it's what you're going to do. If I'm trying to look out and see, is there something out there? That's where the thermal is huge. I can scan across and say, hey, there's something hot over there. It's a person, it's a dog, it's a cat, it's a raccoon, it's a whatever. It's easy to identify because it's a bright white hotspot, guys. It's like, boom, there it is. Now, what the thermal makes it difficult to do is to ID what it is. So if it's a person, I may not be able to tell who it is. Jimmy, Bob, Rob, those are all things I probably can't tell through here, especially when you start talking 80, 90, 100 yards. Now, there's other things that, like gait and things like that, you may be able to tell who they are, but I'm trying to keep this video short. So again, the thermal, great for hunting and IDing things like, hunting and spotting and things like that. When we talk about people, it's a lot harder to see who it is using a thermal. Now, when you talk about IDing someone, that's where something like our night vision unit comes in. And so the night vision unit, for lack of better words, for those that don't have any idea about night vision and thermal, night vision more or less is like it's like a flashlight. So you're looking through here, everything's brighter. It's not daylight bright, but it's brighter. The IR laser and illuminator, which is this guy right here, the illuminator is like another flashlight. So it shines out in a circle and says, you know, here's another flashlight coming out that's invisible to the naked eye, but in night vision you can see it, so it makes it even brighter. And those two combined really help you out. But again, this I can look through and say, oh, that's Jimmy. Oh, no, that's Rob. I can do those things with this. Whereas the thermal, it shows me a bright, hot white spot if it is or isn't something. Now, if it's an animal, it's a lot easier because you can kind of tell, like, is it a pig? Is it a dog? Is it a cat? Raccoon? Those things you can tell. But if you're saying, like, hey, I'm looking at this person, who is that? Hard to do with thermal, a lot easier to do with night vision. Now, limitations, again. If I want to do something like a pistol, obviously our pistol thermal is not out, pistol night vision, whatever you call it, depending on where it goes, that's not out. But if you're looking at this guy, you'll need nods, which are something like this. And what this does is this does all that for you, then you can look through here and you can see everything. But when you start talking about nods, you start talking about being easily in the price range of $5,000+ for quality night vision tube. And then if you want to do dual tubes, you can be talking $10,000+. Whereas our thermal, you're talking about $1,600, and our night vision, you're talking right around the $1,000 area. So it depends on what you're going to do. And I know that's a cop-out somewhat feeling for a lot of you guys, like, oh, Adam just said, you know, I need to know more about you. But truly I do. To tell you which one you want to get depends on what you're going to do with it, how you're going to do it, when you're going to be doing it. So, you know, is it... you know, if it's daylight and you're just trying to see things, then you want thermal, because thermal, you know, just scan across, hey, big hot white spot, there it is. If it's in the middle of the night and you want to ID specific people, probably night vision. Whereas thermal, you'll be able to scan and say, hey, there's people over there. You may not see who exactly they are. The defining factors may not be there. I'm going to have some footage attached to here. That'll be the night vision and the thermal side by side. And you can see what it looks like myself walking at 80, 90, well, sorry, it's about 90 to 100 yards I'm walking at with no zoom. So it's just the 1x setting. Now, cool thing with the night vision and the thermal optic, there is digital zoom built in. You can also record things as well, but there is digital zoom built in. And so it gives you a lot of options that we don't have with, let's say, a night vision tube style thing. So, guys, hopefully this helped. I'll try to do more on this. We've been getting a ton of questions on these things the more I post them in the video for the night vision and thermal optics. But hopefully this helps. Let me know, and we'll keep kind of pushing this content out.